European Championships in Vladislavovo in 2009 when the under-23s were introduced first into the European program. And this is the young man who's a bit of an unknown factor. Well, we know a little bit more about him now, but coming out of the Youth Olympic Games in Singapore, and certainly making progress, but maybe he's got enough to get on the medal podium. This lift might just tell us this might be the one. Reasonable. So that's a good recovery there. 3 white lights, plenty of time. And what that does is to take him right into the lead with 2:53 ahead of Chadovic. Kilic drops to 3rd, Dudoglu in 4th, Durbanev, who's finished his lifting, in 5th, Gugabur in 6th place. And it's going to be Gugabur now who comes out next with 1:38. Now this will be a 4 kilo increase. So Tom, 4 kilo increase now. This, as you can see there, would take him 2:52 up into overall silver. And it's his lighter body weight that will get him ahead of Chadovic, if he can do this. 1:38. He's certainly doing this weight last season. But that was then, this is now. You can almost see the mental strength and energy going in there. And suddenly, Tom Gugabur whizzes up from 6th place into overall silver. And he still has one more card to play.
138 килограммов. Дедов Артуч, Турция, 3-й подход.
Геннадий Дудоглу, Молдова, дисциплина.
Геннадий Дудоглу, Молдовия, готовится.
Already on the stage, it's Artuch with his final attempt, and this represents a 5 kilo increase, which would take him to 2:51, which would not get him into the overall medal stakes. Enough is enough, and another day for the warrior. And now things beginning to unfold here now with Gugabur with 1 lift left. He leads the clean and jerk rankings over Crătoru of Romania. 1 attempt left. Dudoglu of Moldavia. 1 left, but still waiting, Magarian and Sergi of Armenia and Moldavia, who have yet to start their challenge. These are the 2 men who were expected to see around 135 for Sergi, 140 for Magarian. To bring, you could just see the hips were left behind there on the split, and Dudoglu 3rd attempt, and that leaves him in 3rd place on 250 in the clean and jerk. Overall, Dudoglu down in 5th place. So it's going to be Kilic now to come out. Now in this moment, Kilic sits in 4th place overall, and this is a 5 kilo increase, which would take him to 256, and this would take him into the overall lead. So the gold medalist from the first half of the competition on 138. Did this last year in Minsk as a contribution to his 5th place finish. Really going to have to work for it. But that's what he did, exactly that, and he gets the reward. And that takes Kg right up to overall
Chadovich, Belarus, Saturday.
Станислав Чадович, Белоруссия. Третий подход.
Kg 256 overall lead.
140.
Олег Сырчий, Молдавия, готовится на 140 килограммов.
So 139 on the bar now for Chadovich. Now this is the last attempt for Chadovich, and it's 5 kilos again to take him from 252 to 257 to give him the overall lead by a kilo. No. It was never established, it was never still. He needed that extra kilo because he needed to have that extra kilo body weight to get ahead of Gökhan Kg. So you can see really upset there because he felt he was so close, and he was close. Have a look at this. Gets the clean, and it's not too bad. Establishes.
Олег Сырчий, Молдавия.
Sums up.
Sergey goes up.
Push. Looks as if he's going to be okay, but then suddenly buckling under this weight.
Armenia.
And lets go before he is steady and still. And the jury have no alternative but to accept the referee's decision there.
Армения. Первый подход.
But he has years on his side, but at 18, so close but disappointing. And at the moment, overall, it's Kg 256, Kroitoru 253, Gögebö, Belgium 252. But now Margarian coming out. Now Margarian, this is very interesting. A very poor first half, only 105 kilos. So this 140, as you can see there, this would only take him to 245. But this is his suit, and 245 kilos is now his running total. But of course, in the clean and jerk, that takes him absolutely into the lead. So he goes straight into gold medal position in the clean and jerk by 2 kilos over Gögebö. Kroitoru of Romania in bronze in the clean and jerk rankings.
Moldova, please prepare to 141.
Олег Сырчий, Молдавия.
And Tom Gögebö will be next out. So here he is, asking for another 2 kilos to go to 254, which, as you can see, is going to push him up from where he is now in 3rd place up into overall silver. Crucial lift if he wants to be on the overall medal podium. Come on, Tom. Really fought for it. And that is going to be 3 white lights. And Tom Gögebö, that almost guarantees him a place on the overall podium. The man who was a bronze medalist last year in Europe and the champion of 2009. And you consider what he's produced there, Tom Gogeber, who opened up with a failure in the first snatch attempt, but since then he's been perfect. So 5 out of 6. And the reward, surely an overall medal. Now Sergei, this is the man who could upset the Gogeber camp, because he brings forward 112 kilos. Now Gogeber had a 2 kilo advantage on him at halfway. This is the man who's coming down from 62 kilos to 56, and he made that look very straightforward. And suddenly he's gone from nowhere to 4th overall. And in terms of the clean and jerk, he's gone right into the lead. And there are 5 lifts left.
Moldova, please prepare to 142.
2 for Sergei. You can see here 2 for Margarian and 1 for Crătoru of Romania. So Crătoru, 138, his last attempt, which was a good one. So this is a 3 kilo increase. So Crătoru, very interesting, takes him from 253 to 256, but he is equal on kilos and equal on body weight with Kg of Turkey. Kg, who got to 256 first.
Simbat Margarian, please prepare to 147.
Sambat Margarian.
Stop the clock, new weight please, 144.
144, новый вес.
So the bar going up to 144 now. And Sergei is the man who's going to come out, and Sergei on 253. Now, this will be a 3 kilo increase, which would take him to 256. Now, that would have 3 men on 256, and it would push Tom Gogeber out of the medals, out of the overall medals. He's already out of the clean and jerk. It's Crătoru, Sergei by body weight on 141 apiece, Margarian on 140, and it's Sergei and Margarian who've got 2 apiece in terms of attempts to come, and the bar going to 145. Moldavia versus Armenia at the moment. Well, this competition has turned out to be exactly what we thought it might be on paper, with just 2 kilos separating the entry totals, but this is very tight indeed. And 145 here, this is a 4 kilo increase. This would put Sergei straight into the overall lead with 257. So this to go into overall gold, and also, of course, obviously, to go into overall gold in the clean and jerk. It's the overall championship that they all crave. So this to go gold. And that was as straightforward, frankly, as the first one. And Sergei, 6 kilos down on the leaders at the halfway stage now, just really making it up and going straight into first place, demoting Crătoru of Romania to silver overall, Kg of Turkey to bronze overall, but it's not over yet.
Олег Сырчий, Молдавия.
Now, Sergey with one more card to play. Magarian of Armenia with 2.
Margarian, please prepare. New weight, please.
Magarian, who last year took the European silver medal with 146 kilos. That was his contribution in the clean and jerk a year ago. Magarian, who is just 18 years of age and pushing the bar up to 149. So 149, that is a big increase. That's a 9-kilo increase.
And now
And that is a pretty big ask, given the fact that these men are weighing in at 56 kilos or less. So, well more than double body weight. 150 on the bar now, and Sergey trying to turn the screw. He's going to take his third attempt and then say effectively to Magarian, catch me if you can. So Moldavia now, Oleg Sergey in the lead, and this is a 5-kilo increase, and effectively this is going to leave Magarian with a massive task, because the big difference for Magarian is the fact that he only made 105 kilos in the snatch phase, 7 less than Sergey, and that's where this competition essentially looks as if it might be won and lost. But this is Sergey who's turning the screw. He's trying to slam the door on his competitor. 15 seconds. And that is terrific. Sergey puts on the 5 kilos and 3 white lights, and he enhances his advantage. 262 kilos. And that's what he's totaled up. And Sergey, clearly the drop back down from 62 kilos to 56 has certainly paid off. 262. Durbanev won this last year with 256. Gogabur won it in 2009 with 252. Halil Mutlu won it in 2008 with 269. So it's a very respectable total. And now Magarian, 11 kilos he's looking to go here to take him to 256. Now this, of course, would give him the gold medal in the clean and jerk if he gets it. That was what was in Sergey's mind all the time, to turn the screw. And now the Moldavian looks as if the title is his. Sergey leads from Croitoru of Romania, Kilic of Turkey in the bronze medal position. And surely there's no way he's going to play with putting any more weight on here. Gets the clean, and then just the weight of the bar there. Also the positioning, his hips were way behind. He was never really under the bar. And as a result of that, he's got 2 minutes, a little less than that now to see whether he can find what's necessary here. He's on 245, and if he moves up 256, now 256, and he weighed in at 55.70, that would push him into overall silver medal position and leave Croitoru and Kilic on 3rd place equal with 256, and Gogabur would drop from 4th down to 5th on 254. So Oleg Sergey, whose record over the years wouldn't necessarily give you a huge amount of confidence. When he was 5th in Europe last year in Minsk in the 62 kilo class, he only made 3 out of 6. He didn't total up in the European Championships in Lignano. He was certainly not a headliner coming into this, but he's really taken this competition by the scruff of the neck. And now Margarian with these, this is to go into overall silver. That's if he can make it. If he doesn't make it, then I'm afraid he stays where he is, which is down in 9th place. If he does make it, though, not only does he go into overall silver, but Margarian didn't catch that very well. Could take the clean and jerk gold. Adjusts odds against here rather than odds on. No. And it's not to be, and Sergei has outthought him, outsmarted him, and that applies to the coaching team of Moldavia, and he must settle for the bronze medal in the clean and jerk. But the overall men's 56 kilo championship sees a new name on the roll of honor, and it's Oleg Sergei of Moldavia, who with a total of 262 kilos, who takes the title, with two men, Romania's Curitoru and Gokan Kilic in second place, equal on kilos, 256 to 256, the pair of them. In terms of the clean and jerk, it's Curitoru in second place to Sergei, with Margarian getting the consolation bronze in the clean and jerk phase. And Tom Gogaba, unfortunately, improving all the way through, but not quite enough to get back onto the podium.
Thank you.
So there, Sergei taking the clean and jerk gold.
It's okay. It's okay.
By commanding 9 kilos ahead of Curitoru, this up-and-coming Romanian, and then Margarian. And Sergei there with 3 out of 3 in the clean and jerk. 5 out of 6, and that helping him towards the overall championship title. So confirmation in a moment of the final championship rankings. Not a great day there for Sedat Artuch. Clearly uncomfortable all the way through the competition, the former champion. And just waiting now for the overall rankings. That's the clean and jerk.